Bali really is a place where my work-life balance finally makes sense. Mornings are mostly for running my business, afternoons are for surfing, exploring the landscapes, or enjoying the vibrant culture here. Bali isn't just a home, it's the freedom to live, work, and thrive on my own terms.
My name's Steven Guo, I'm 24 years old, and I'm on track to making $254,000 this year. And I'm living in beautiful Bali, Indonesia.
It honestly blows me away the kind of lifestyle that you can have in Bali for a fraction of the cost that would be back home in California.
The past couple of years, I lived mostly in Southern California, and after I had freed up some of my time, I decided to go travel the world with my best friends. And after that experience, I kind of realized that I really like the lifestyle that you can get from other countries at a much lower cost. And because of that, I decided to move out to Bali. When I was 7, I immigrated from China to Canada with my mom, and I really got to see what it was like to grow up as an immigrant. I saw her working multiple jobs and working hard to just put food on the table. Through that experience, I really learned the value of hard work and money. Because of that, I wanted to make sure that going forward, my family doesn't have to go through hardship again. And my mom's definitely one of my biggest inspirations. Because of my earlier experiences making money online, when I got into college, I didn't really take it seriously and I was more focused on my entrepreneurial endeavors. And because of that, I had a 2.7 GPA. Because my GPA was so bad, I knew that getting a high-paying job was probably unlikely, and that kind of pushed me to work even harder on my own businesses. My Airbnb is around $4,800 a month, and it's a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom villa. And my portion of the rent is around $1,600 per month. My villa comes with a big kitchen and a very nice pool, as well as everyday cleaning. I pay about $207 a month for my primary health insurance with Blue Cross. I pay about $80 for my scooter, and that's my main mode of transportation in Bali. One of the best parts about Bali is how clean and healthy the food is.
Wow.
When you eat it, you feel healthier and it just makes you feel better overall.
This is delicious.
I spend about $530 a month on food, and most of that goes towards dining with my friends and visiting the local warungs. I like to keep most of my investments liquid, and I invest around $5,500 a month, mostly into index funds. In the past few years, I've invested about $14,000 into a Roth IRA. It's really important to be frugal in business and save as much as you can and have all your investments as liquid as you can, because you never know when the next big opportunity is going to come up or when you're going to need some extra cash to fund your business. I typically don't like to spend too much money on myself. Most of my expenses go towards food, but if I do spend money, it's typically towards gift for family or my girlfriend. I recently just bought my girlfriend a WAP band, which helps her track her fitness goals.
From a young age, I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit, and I knew I always wanted to be my own boss. At 12, I made my first $10,000 running a Minecraft server, and by the time I was 17, I launched a fidget spinner company and brought in $200,000.
Overall, it sounds pretty good.
Today, I run a company called Manifest 5, where we own, operate, and advise e-commerce brands all over the world.
Some of the companies that we own include medjooldays.com, which is a retailer selling fruits directly to consumers. We also own Private Paradise Co., which is a company that sells K-pop merchandise directly to fans all over the world. And finally, we have a company called HeroCovers.com, where we sell hyper-realistic hardcovers directly to customers.
In 2023, my businesses brought in around $945,000 in revenue, and we're on track to reaching $1.7 million in 2024.
I work 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and roughly 30 hours per week. My teams typically report to me on the daily operations of the various businesses, and my job is to mostly ensure they have all the tools they need to make sure that our e-commerce businesses are operating smoothly.
Boom, easy answers.
I have 19 people distributed across all my teams remotely. 8 of them reside in the US, 9 of them are in the Philippines, 1 is in India, and 1 is in the United Kingdom. I currently live with 2 of my best friends, and we met actually through UC Irvine, which is where I attended school. It's really cool because they decided to go down a similar path of entrepreneurship as me, and we have so much in common and so much to talk about. More than that, we share the same kind of lifestyle, and we're able to travel wherever we want together as a group, and without that, I wouldn't be able to have nearly as much of a community with me. There are definitely a mix of people that come to Bali. There are the typical tourists. Sometimes they can be a little bit disrespectful to the local culture, but typically the digital nomads here who live here long term are very respectful and they contribute a lot towards the local economy. I plan to live mostly between Australia and Bali until my girlfriend, who currently lives in Australia, can more permanently relocate to Bali. By the time I'm 30, I plan to have a $50 million e-commerce portfolio of various e-commerce businesses, and my plan to do that is by incubating a variety of businesses through working with students and mentoring them and investing in them.
Being my own boss and living in Bali has given me a freedom that I never thought was possible. It's a blend of hard work, risk, and reward that keeps me grounded while still allowing me to live in a paradise that's inspiring and energizing. Living here surrounded by a super supportive community and one of the most stunning backdrops in the world, it's a daily reminder that success is as much about the lifestyle that you want to build as the business itself.